Welcome back, everybody. It is the last day of E3 2016. I'm Max Scoville. You're watching IGN, and I'm here with Lou from Activision.
Hey.
You're the associate producer on Skylanders Imaginators?
Yep.
Am I saying that right? Imaginators?
That is correct.
I was making up words and stuff with your imaginations. You brought a few friends here.
I did.
We've got, I know that one's name. That's Crash Bandicoot.
That is correct.
Who are these two other guys?
So what we've got here on the table in front of us, we've got Crash Bandicoot. We've got two other senseis that we are calling Ambush and the Golden Queen. And then on the far left here, what we've got is what we call a creation crystal. And the creation crystal inside of which is Imaginite. And that's what we use to create our own Skylander, what we
Okay.
call an Imaginator.
Okay. Imaginite is the best mineral since unobtainium. I like that a lot.
Yes, exactly.
So this is really cool. Skylanders is like I love how you've iterated interestingly. Every version adds something new,
Yes.
and this is like kind of going nuts.
Yeah,
Like, you're going
this
crazy
is,
here.
This is honestly the biggest thing we've ever done. And yeah, each year we focus on innovation. That's really what sets us apart. I mean, we're the guys who pioneered the whole thing with Skylanders Spyro's Adventure when Toys for Bob created that game. And ever since then, year over year, we come up with something new. And this year, the ability to create your own character, have it on the crystal, and take it anywhere you go is just a massive change for the game.
So how do the custom characters interact with the regular Skylanders?
Sure. I mean, they act as a full-blown character. And
Okay.
so some of the things that always set apart our characters when we make them are how they look, how they play, what they do, what their voice is, their personality, all of that. And you get to control all of that in the creation crystal.
Okay.
And
Well,
yeah, right
yeah.
now what we're seeing is...
As cool as creating your own things are, I am pretty happy to see Crash Bandicoot in a video
Yes.
game in 2016. This is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And
So what we've done, and you heard it on the Sony stage, is we've got Crash Bandicoot in Skylanders Imaginators. He'll be out on PS3 and PS4 at launch. And what's really cool is that it's all in lead up to the fact that next year we are doing remasters of the original first three Crash games for PS4. So Crash, Crash 2, and Crash 3 Warped.
That is
We
awesome.
are doing the whole crazy remaster for. But what you'll see here is by bringing Crash into Imaginators, we're introducing him to a whole new audience, while as also getting everyone excited about him again.
Yeah.
And some of the things that you'll see that he can do is he's got his classic spin attack, right?
Yep.
He's got the ability to spin around, and then he can also throw out these crates, which you may see from the original Crash games. What's neat is how you can interact with them. And that you can lay out these crates, do the spin attack, and he'll pick them up and hurl them into enemies.
Oh, cool.
You can do a slide kick to slide those crates into enemies. And then you may see it, if he runs low on health, he'll actually get defeated but come back because Crash is the only Skylander with multiple lives. In an homage to the way he originally played.
That's awesome. That's very true to form.
He'll get defeated, have a halo, some wings, float off screen in one of his original animations, and then pop back out from an RIP tombstone
That's
to
wonderful.
get another
This
chance
is so cool.
at defeating.
And also, like, I mean, obviously, like, it's what is it? Crash turned like he's
20.
He's 20. Yeah,
He's 20.
He's 20
Yeah,
years old.
It's his big 2-0.
People who grew up with him are probably having kids of their own now. So now it's like he's it's a new generation.
Exactly. I mean, that's what it is for us, is really introducing him to a brand new group of gamers, as well as, getting the people who grew up with him and played a lot of Crash games another chance to revisit the classic there.
This is the best. This is the best news. And then, like, I mean, maybe if you hate Crash Bandicoot, well, one, you're soulless, and two, you can create your own
Exactly.
Skylanders.
Yeah, so if we go in here, we can actually create our own. I think we can switch over to one of our creation crystals.
Okay.
And so
And
you'll
we're
put it on
seeing-
the portal. You'll see it actually has a heartbeat when it's on the
Oh,
portal.
cool, okay.
There's a light in it that'll light up.
Now, are these like totally carte blanche, or do the colors represent like a type of?
So the colors represent our elements. And
Okay.
so there's a green one on there, which is our life element. We have an undead one on the
This
stage.
looks like Skyrim landers.
And then you get to choose from 10 different battle classes, which
Okay.
are our fighting styles. And so we're going to create a bow slinger, which is our version of an archer.
Nice.
And so once you've chosen your element by choosing your toy, you then choose that fighting style, and then you start with a blank slate. So you'll see here we've got kind of a celestial body. You can go into body parts. You can choose different heads,
man.
arms, legs, tails, the whole thing.
Oh, man.
And create your character. And
you
so you can even see we can choose irises,
Oh.
which is nuts.
Dude.
We've tried to figure out the math, and it's like a 30-digit to the 120th power of combinations of characters. It's absolutely massive.
That's
Seeing
ridiculous.
what people have made, and what's cool is that at the show, no one has made the same character.
Yeah.
And so it's just been crazy seeing what resonates with other people, because what we're doing is focusing on creating parts and pieces that respond to the different things that make great Skylanders. Some that are heroic and adventurous, some that are spooky, some that are goofy, some that are just plain weird.
Okay.
And so making sure that we've got all the things that you'd want out of a character.
Oh man,
yeah.
this is, I hate this word, but this is robust.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, one of the things that we've been doing, I mean, you can even see we have a tail width slider, which is the silliest thing that I think has ever been in a video game.
Yeah.
You can really make a thick tail if you want it.
Yeah, tail width is probably the dumbest pairing of words I've seen on a video game screen since horse fear level in The Witcher.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a green little green lady here.
Exactly. We're
Can
creating
we change the colors around?
Yes. So
Okay.
we have a color menu.
Oh, there we
and
go,
so one of the things that you'll see with this entire creation menu is a seamless blend of accessibility and depth. And so here you'll see we're creating themes for the player to quickly and cohesively choose things.
Oh,
but if you
man.
want to be obsessive and go in and change
Yeah.
everything, you can do that. And so you can go in, dive deep, and choose every single color piece on the character, changing all the different aspects. Say one of our themes is great, but oh man, you wish her eyes were a different color. You can go in and just change that. And then what we're seeing now is a power menu. And so as you're playing through, you unlock additional powers for the classes and the elements, and so it's that mix and match of all these different combos. So a life bow slinger will play differently than a fire bow slinger. And then now my favorite's up, you can create your own catchphrase. And so mixing and matching these different
so
sentences,
cool.
you can have it be, let's see what we get here. So make way for, go back. I like make way for zombie dance parties. I think that's going to work. And then you get to choose your own voice and personality for the character. So you can have hero, heroine, ghoul, soldier, scientist, giant. And then you can add an effect to it. So say you like the heroine personality, you can make her sound like a robot, or coming like she's underwater, or a small version, a giant version. And this is just a sampling of these, because just like with the parts and gear and color themes and everything, it's all found throughout the game for you to continue to collect. You can even choose your own theme song for your specific character. And so here you'll see them dancing to some funk music. And when you play the game, normally we'll take over, have music swell.
Yeah.
And you'll have a fun time as the game's level music is swelling. Well, you can override that with your personal theme song for your character. So you're not just personalizing and customizing your character, you're personalizing and customizing that character's interaction with the game.
This is kind of overwhelming.
Well, like we were saying, I mean, what's great is that it's instantly accessible.
Yeah.
But then as deep as you want it to be, we didn't show it there, but he's got the sheep power, which is my favorite. You can then unsheep to surprise your enemies.
Okay.
What we didn't show is that on every single option in there, you can press triangle to randomize and have the game do it for you. And so
I gotta ask, does it ask you, are you sure you want to do this? Because I could see myself spending way too much time.
We are going to do that, yes.
Okay, good, because that would be
we have that same thought as well.
A bit worrisome. This is really impressive.
Yeah.
So do you, obviously you're still making your own Skylanders too, and you're selling the toys of them and everything. Don't you feel like you're, I mean, it's got to be feeling like you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot there, because it's like, you're selling an infinite Skylander.
Yeah.
Like is there any possibility of ever seeing people get toys made of their own Skylanders? Like
it's an interesting idea.
Okay.
And we'll see.
Wow. I am really stunned. You came in here with Skylanders character creation.
Yeah.
And Crash Bandicoot.
Yep.
So I think I might be digging back into Skylanders this year.
You can also, with the press of a button, I think it's the L2 button, take a selfie of your character at any time.
Oh, cool. Can I see that?
Yeah, and so you'll see it goes into photo mode.
Okay, all right,
And
fine,
we've even got it like a frame step, so you can get the perfect pose in there, and you can decorate your Academy hub with pictures of your creations.
Oh, man.
And so it's just all about creativity, expressiveness, everything.
This is really, really impressive. I'm genuinely excited for this right now.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. Speechless.
Dang it. So I wanted to ask.
Sure.
What's the possibility of a new Crash game? Because if you're remastering them, we saw another familiar old PlayStation franchise get a remastered collection, followed shortly by a new installment. Does it seem like maybe there's room in this?
I mean, it's an interesting question, and I guess we'll see how the next couple of years go. I mean, this year with Crash and Imaginators, next year with the remasters, I mean, seeing everyone get excited and seeing how they do, it'll be great to see.
Cool. When does this come out?
So Skylanders Imaginators will be coming out October 16th on the PS3, PS4, which will have the Crash Edition starter, and then on Xbox One, X360, and Wii U.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for showing this
Yeah,
off.
absolutely.
Crash Bandicoot, guys. We got more stuff coming up right here on IGN, so don't go anywhere. I got it.